You arrive at a technocult-controlled sector. The priests of the machine cult are defined by their pursuit of knowledge and rationality above all else. Though some say many of their kind have taken these ideas too far. Continue. Alright, well... I mean, that's crew contracts and equipment. Oh, that's crew contracts and psychomancy. So I think we're going down there. And yeah, check it out. Major threat detected. We're going to go for that mini-boss. Because I think I fought a mini-boss in this game. I want to fight more of them. You tear back into real space and are greeted with the familiar silence of space. You move on. Alright, hi silence, my old friend. High temperatures detected. Well, that won't do. I'd rather not have everything be on fire. Extreme temperature warnings light up your console as your ship emerges in front of a Class M supergiant star. To make matters worse, an Imperial warship has exploited these conditions and set up an ambush. You immediately find yourself under attack. Alright, well, you know what? Oh, wow, there's not a single empty room. I mean, I guess I can still shoot a missile at them. We have a lot of missiles. So we'll go for their weapons. I'm gonna kill that guy. It's mostly husks. Yeah, it's mostly husks. I'm going to go for Deathbolt here so I can kill 2 off straight away. And then I'm going to force them to run into this room, I think. And I'm also going to shoot this guy. Cool. Yep, so they're dead. A lot of guys moving. And they're shooting their silly little cannon at me. Extreme heat's coming. Ooh! No thank you. Necromancer got tickled a bit there. Don't like that. And, okay, we have a fire. The scribe is on fire. Oh, wait, he's got fire resistance. Thanks. That's kind of perfect. Love that. Now, we finally shot out a missile there. Good. Okay, it seems like they defeated... Oh no, we still have a ghoul in here. And there's a lot of fires on the ship now. I think they're probably a little upset about, Excellent. Everything's dead. I didn't realise we had a cruel there. That's really funny. I hadn't seen one of them yet. So we had 2? Okay, both of our ghouls that time got taken down and then immediately respawned as crawlers. That's great. So we've got a neural lance. But that's just a weapon. We can sell it though. Or we can get burden. Again, it's that psychic slow. I don't think we need that. I really don't think we need that. Let's get the neural lance so we can sell it. Charges per jump. Like, it's quite good, I think. Ignore shield, stuns all crew in room. I mean, that would be lovely for us. But, no weapons. No weapons allowed. Let's go here. 81 scrap. We're doing quite well on collecting scrap. Your ship drops out of subspace in front of a Technocult shrine. The shrine seems to have been abandoned for a long time, but there may still be valuable artifacts to be found within its walls. Let's explore it. We found some more chaos armor. Interesting. Oh, alright then. Who can even equip it? Alright, this guy can. Awesome. There we go. I like it. I like it. Our Elder Blood Mage. Doing a great job. I also think our Elder Blood Mage should probably be in here so he can automatically sacrifice the thralls that are here so he can keep using his blood spear. Because I think he only automatically sacrifices nearest thrall if he's in the same room as them. And that's not been happening. I would like to be on sensors though. Let's get a husk up there. I think that's all probably good. Sure. Right. Crew contracts and psychomancy. Let's see if we can get some more spells. We've taken a damage too, that's very sad. So let's talk to him first. I once encountered a lone machine priest carving away on some forlorn rock in the depths of space, no doubt seeking to unearth some forgotten technology. It made me wonder about the lengths they would go to in their pursuit of ancient knowledge. Yeah, I know, I often wonder as well. So, burden, transfusion? Cast projectile heals all allied crew in the target room for 10. Automatically sacrifices nearest allied thrall to increase heal to 35%. Not 35%, to 35%. That's really cool, actually. Teleport caster nearby allied crew to target room. That is also really fun. Wow, a lot of psychomancy. Summon hound. Temporarily summon a hound nearby. Nearby. Not to target room, just nearby. And again, nearby. That summons a hungerer. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, actually. The heal does seem really good. I think giving that to this guy. He does have a slot for it. So I could give him transfusion, so while he's in that room he can just sacrifice thralls to heal people. I think that could be handy. I do like that. And it's all allied crew in target room. That could be really good. And then also we have a bunch of blood witches and necromancers. Okay, maybe I just spend all my money on blood witches and necromancers, huh? Because why wouldn't I want just even more thralls and things? Summoning, that's too big for me. Let's, I mean, if I get 2 more necromancers, that's another 4 ghouls running around. So let's do that, even though we are very blood witchy. I think this is perfect. And this guy, I'm gonna put him down here. And yeah, let's come on. Let's put you up here. There we go. So, no, come on. You really got to hold the button down for a while, so until the UI changes. So there we go. That's all pretty great, huh? Although actually, maybe I'll put you over here. So now we have a damage ability, 3 ghouls, 2 thralls. I like it. Well, 6 ghouls. Like, this is crazy. This is a huge amount of strength we have here, just in summoning. I mean, at some point we're going to bump into a ship that, like, you can't summon stuff onto or something. I don't know. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe it'll just be like the poison, flaming, no oxygen ship. I have no idea. I know, flaming and no oxygen. Magic. Alright, it's full of magic. Why not? So yeah, I need to remember to use this Terra amplifier as well. I really need to remember that. In fact, I want to have a look. Upgrade. The Terra amplifier charges in 15 seconds. That would be pretty good. I think I'd enjoy that. I think I'd enjoy that a lot. Also, the subsystems, by the way, you can just upgrade these. You don't have to power them. They power themselves. You just need to upgrade them. So yeah, a bunch of shipyards. Let's go here so I get an option to go to a shipyard. I mean, repairing one would be nice. But, I don't know. Spend 5 munitions to reactivate husk production. We have a lot of munitions, so that's not a bad idea. You discover a husk production facility within an abandoned mining outpost. It can be reactivated, but machinery requires chemical fuels. And we got ourselves a husk. We can do it again. And now we got intruders. Alright, this one had a berserk husk. So I guess I should start summoning ghouls. Also, I guess I could just kill it. It's dead now. I just killed it with my magic. Awesome. Right, let's carry on. We have more husks now, so that's nice. Even the vacuum-sealed environments of a spacecraft cannot obstruct the reality-bending flux vapors emitted by certain subspace rifts. The Raider commander attacking you clearly sought to use this fact to his advantage. So this is very busy, which I enjoy. Let's kill the ones there. And also shoot that guy. And then start summoning. And there we go. Ridiculous. And I guess I'll just wait for this to be... Oh, you can do it straight away. So as soon as everyone... Oh no, you have to pick a room, don't you? So let's stun them. And now they're being murdered. Hilarious. Are we fine? We're fine. We're fine. There's some poison here, but we're fine. Oh, we got him. We got him. Scrap metal munitions. Excellent. Let's get out of here, because it's all stinky. Shipyard? Do we need to go to a shipyard? We have taken a little bit of damage now. We actually did take a smidge. A smidge of damage. So we repaired 10 hull points, which I will. I know, it's probably not worthwhile. But might be. Might be worthwhile. Do I want more shields? I mean, of course I do. We can't power the bloody things. We need more power. Do I get a bunch of power now? Maybe I wait. Maybe I wait. Because we've still got plenty of, like, places to go through. More missile templates. There might be useful. So let's head down this way. Alright, who are we up against? Come across a salvaging vessel. It is inoperative and any tech of value has been taken. You move on. Ah, rubbish. You arrive in system and immediately find yourself in the middle of a massive Corsair fleet action. They are performing a raid on an Imperial starship manufacturing complex, and you are caught in the middle of it. Several Imperial ships have already emerged from the complex, ready to fight off the Corsair fleet. You only have a few moments before somebody notices you. Do we want to attack the Imperials? Let's join the Corsair fleet. We might get given a husk if we join the Imperials, or they might just give us like a weapon. If we join the Corsair fleet, maybe like a bunch of slaves or something. And you know, we're obviously the baddies today, so let's join the Corsairs. You lock on the nearest Imperial starship. Good. Good. Locked and loaded. Let's first off hit their sensors, and let's just start filling up important rooms with less important folks. Do I need to spread out that much? Maybe. When that hits, I'll know which room to shoot at. And I need to shoot at... I mean, it's all husks, is it? Except probably him. So let's just kill him. Nice. Oh, there's a lot of recruits, actually. Oh, it's all recruits. So yeah, the husks will be husking soon. Sub-husks. Husks for submarines. Ow! You hit my Terror Blaster, you swine. So we do have all our Necromancers crammed in here. Let's get one of the Necromancers on sensors. And you can go over there and start repairing. I'm going to put my Siege Missile to use, I think. Because this looks like it's going to be a tough cookie to crack. Though we have destroyed their Husk House. We really just need to use Death Bolts on these guys, don't we? Alright, that's getting there. If I can pause them, that would be nice. Okay, let's go there again. Let's get on their missiles as well. Okay, let's stun them. Please stun them. Damn, too late. Alright, let's kill these two. Excellent. Ow, rude. You're being rude. Alright, come on, wiggle boys. Keep wiggling. Yeah, we are taking some damage here because they're rockets, which I don't like. But now everyone's dead, so yeah, we're good. Scrap metal and munitions. And an ion tunneler. The Imperial defense has been crushed. You join in with the Corsairs in pillaging the manufacturing complex. And untended weapons cache catches your eye. So, okay, I guess we did take from... We weren't given a reward. We had some of the spoils, so we still got something Imperial, I think. But whatever, it's a weapon we can sell. So that'll work out fine. Oh, also, let's close the doors again. No, close the doors, please. I just opened all the doors. Oops. So systems modules, missile templates. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what they got. Howdy doody. Talk. I once watched as Machine Priest mercilessly ended the life of a chromic cultist. Of course, she knew it was coming. In fact, she welcomed it. Okay, so they have disruptor missiles. I mean, ion damage is kind of pointless. Everything we do ignores shields, so why bother? That does 2 hull damage per shot. High chance of hull breach. Yeah, these are all the same as before. They're all, you know, meh. Husk rack. Can we get some husks? I mean, it's getting real tempting, isn't it? But without a launch bay, I don't feel like spawning endless creatures is necessarily worthwhile. I mean, this is nice. All the blood cultist units get extra health. That's not a terrible idea, because again, it's all my witches, basically. All my witches would have extra health. And this guy, our Elder Blood Mage, and our witch. So it is tempting. Yeah, I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to heal. Alright, that'll do. We still have a fair amount of scrap. We might need to do an upgrade or two before we do this mini-boss. You come across a Corsair starship surrounded by the burnt husks of other Corsair ships. It appears to be damaged from battle. Before you can reach it, it arms its weapons and begins firing. Rude. Rude much. Tell you what, how about you all be dead? How's that sound? And, right, husks, not husks. Animate dead in all of the places. I'll put thralls in that room. And they survived. Good for them. Good for them. Come on, wiggle everyone. Wiggle. And here we go. Yeah, I'm going to aim for their weapons. Oh, you know what? I might be able to hit these guys in time. I won't. Shame. Shame. Ooh, who are you? Combat Husk. Oh, interesting. And a Corsair. That was quite good. Interesting. We are going to be able to shoot someone with our Death Bolt in a second, though. And dead. Nice. But we still need to get this guy. So, land everything on top of him, please. Look, stop trying to shoot my ship, okay? And everyone, wiggle harder. We need to get him. His casting time is becoming a problem. And let's just stun him. Now he's stunned and has 1,000 ghouls devouring him. Perfect. We almost destroyed their ship by accident, but we didn't. So it's okay. More scrap metal and munitions. Perfect. So we got a fair bit now. And oh, it also puts up max thralls as well, which is quite nice. That would be good if we did have boarding actions, but I just don't think we're ever going to be able to afford that. Alright, how much power have I got? We actually need 2 more power than we have in order to man everything that we have. So we need to upgrade shields twice. We need 100 scrap to get up to 3 shield barriers. Obviously, if we go up just by 1, we can have 1 damage on that system and still have 2 shield barriers, so it's still not the end of the world. It's just, you know, not as good as it would be. Extra 5% evasion might be better in a prolonged fight, to be honest. It's extra 1 in 20 shots firing at us will miss. Which, okay, doesn't sound like a huge amount, but... yeah, alright, we're going to go with that. The thing is with evasion, obviously, if you get it up to like 40%, there's going to be a lot of things that ignore shields, and you're going to dodge 40% of the things that ignore shields, and that's really important. So I think maybe I do want to start trying to crank up evasion a little higher. So let's do that. I'm happy with how fast the missile bay fires, honestly. So that'll do. And now, major threat detected. Let's try this boss. Let's try out this boss. And here we are. Hello, fella. You detect an unknown pattern of TECHNOCULT vessel. Sensors indicate unusual energy fluctuations emanating from its reactor. Before you can react, it locks onto your ship and arms its weapons. A masked visage appears on your view screen. Flesh signal stable. Ion resonance stabilized. Experimental process has been initiated. Commencing sequence. Oh no, it's commencing its sequence. It has 1 billion weapons. That's horrifying. Technovirus bombards. Oh dear. Well, I don't like this much. Heavy beam, length based on system power. So, current power is 3. Oh dear. Well, this is all horrifying. God, what's the plan then? I think the plan is that we shoot their sensors, and then I just start filling up all of their scary rooms with scary boys. Oh, and what's this? What's that room? Massively boost shield recharge rate when activated. Alright, let's try and stop that then. And also attack their shields. They also have a healing bay, but that only works when you shift, you know? And I think we might have to try and destroy this as well. So I'm just going to keep shooting that room. And yeah, the fact there are systems here I want to attack, it'll mean that enemies have to run through fire occasionally, potentially. And then we'll just keep the death bolt for when we spot something. Ooh, what are these? Wow, okay, these servo excavators have a ludicrous amount of health. Quite a lot of damage too. Some cyber priests, an assault cyborg, a hex priest, and some husks. Okay, do I start whittling down husks then? So I can start... Oh, okay, we could aim for one of these rooms. Alright, please hit. Ooh. Oh, nice, we got 3 of them. Perfect. Alright, a bunch of stuff is starting to leave now. Extreme energy detected. Well, I'm not sure what I can do about that, if I'm honest. If I'm totally honest, I'm not really sure what I can do. Okay, if he's going to be in there, that's perfect. Now that they're stunned, we have more time to get slaughtered. Wow, that really chewed through us quickly. There got some ion stuff firing. Yeah, this is a little iffy, isn't it? This is going to take some time. And all these ion shots are scary. We got a Terror Blast again. Do I just want to put that on auto and I just have that keep stunning things, maybe? Like in here? Because I'm going to keep having that fire at it. So I'll just keep being fires here. Oh, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, and that little wizard did a thing to stop me repairing. Rude. Also, hang on. We fine? We fine? Okay, I can't open that. I want to know what that pop-up is. I'm a bit worried. I think it might just be the weapon we found. I was worried someone died and dropped a weapon. And again, spread out all over the place, try and stop their little techno-virus thing. Oh, I got interrupted? That's rude. Okay, now... Okay, you... Both go in there. And we do keep hitting this, so like eventually we'll probably just blow the place up. But I do not like the amount that our shields are struggling here. Because it is all like ion damage, and okay, that was a bit scary. Ooh, and a laser being shot as well? Okay, this is pretty harrowing. Yeah, I don't like that much. But I am about to do a lot of damage. That's a staggering amount of damage we just did to them. God, they have a lot of guys, huh? A lot of guys. But I'm happy with everything being fired here. I mean, that's very damaged, which is good for us. They're firing that little ion thing again. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let's get more zombies out. Let's put a bunch of them in the same room this time. And let's shoot that again. And actually, let's keep stunning you. Try and slow you down a bit, maybe. Maybe. Oh well, never mind, they're all gone. They're all gone. Now let's shoot that again. Oh, we stunned something. Okay, everyone's on a good time again. And that will hit 3 enemies. So that'll do. Oh no, it'll hit 1, because we already killed basically everything in that room. I mean, we are whittling these guys down, but the assault cyborg is... Oh, he's taking some damage, isn't he? And I'll be firing again in a second. Right? Are you not firing again? That's weird. It's on auto, yet it wasn't auto-firing. Not sure why. We've almost destroyed it, though. We've almost destroyed this ship. I would love to take it alive. Okay. God, there's just so many of these things running around. It's very scary. A lot of stuff damaged. If you could stun there, that'd be hilarious. And are they stunned? Come on, stun him. God, that takes a long time. And then the stun hits. Alright, that's good damage though. That was great damage. Excellent. Alright, more rules. Let's stick them in this room now. Keep changing between rooms, make sure their weapons can't get us. Okay. Almost ready for more zombies. And, oh, we spawned people up here, did we? Oh, they're ghouls, so they were busy destroying stuff, and then, yeah, once they finished, they ran off again. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we just have guys running around their ship at this point. Which is fine. So let's see, he's almost dead. I'm amazed this guy's still alive. There's 2 servo extractors. They're holding out for a long, long time, and we accidentally destroyed their ship. That's a shame. I was really hoping we'd kill the crew. It looked like we were getting there. 143 scrap metal, though? Yes, please. Yes, please. And we recover something else, do we? Enemy DPS cannot exceed 2. Okay, that's kind of huge. We could put that on a couple of our husks, and they just keep everyone safe. Get a Hex Priest, emits projectile that prevents target system being repaired for 20 seconds. That's nice too. Or just a gun. I think the Chrono Field, because our guys are all so bad in combat, just making sure that our enemies are equally bad in combat is kind of massive, right? Obviously not when we're boarding enemies, but if they board us, we can limit their ability to mess us up. So I kind of like that. I think that's good. So that husk. Right, let's do that. And, well, not you, this one. Excellent. So, let's see. He's in there, so he's keeping our weapons safe with our Blood Witch. And, he's keeping our other Blood Witch safe. That's great. So now 2 Blood Witches have bodyguards. I really like that. I also really like that we have this much money, because now I can do this. And now we have 3 shields. Very nice. Very, very nice. Also, engines are unmanned. We don't actually have anyone in the engine room these days. That's interesting. Oh, I think that husk was supposed to be in there. Oh wait, no, that's the guy. Okay, he's helping that necromancer. Oh, this one has the extra repair speed. So I guess you can go in there. There's no point having a necromancer in an empty room here. So I guess... although they're going to be targeting these other rooms, aren't they? So maybe it is worth having necromancers in empty rooms. But, yeah, okay. But yeah, if we can keep repairing our engines, we can make sure that we keep having our evasion up, which is pretty huge. We spent a lot of scrap metal. We didn't take that much damage. We took 6 damage from that boss. So for a whole extra, like, shield upgrade paid for, that's pretty great. You approach the Stargate. The Maw. Alright, I think we're going to the Maw, which I thought would be the scary area that we're going to, but apparently we already had a scary area with the boss in it. So we'll see what this one does. You re-enter real space on the threshold of the vast stellar body known as the Maw, a supermassive rift storm named for its insatiable consumption of celestial bodies. It is whispered that the Maw, in its ruthless digestion of realities, occasionally regurgitates remnants of civilizations rich in forgotten technologies and invaluable artifacts. Very cool. Very cool. It's, you know, sort of folding in some Warhammer Fantasy into the 40k stuff there, almost, with the, you know, with the Great Maw. It's kind of fun. But also, you know, it's kind of like the Eye of Terror as well, and it's, you know... There's a lot of thematic overlap. Let's see. Oh I mean, missile templates. Again, I feel like there should be some more advanced missile templates that we don't have that are going to be really, really powerful. So I think we need to keep trying to go for them. Systems modules and ship armaments, fine. But yeah, I think we go for the merchant. Yeah, we're going to go down this way. We're going to go for that merchant, try and get some better missiles. So, TECHNOCULT ship emerges from a nearby rift storm and begins shooting. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Now, let's start blasting. Let's destroy that system. We can already start filling up. You know what? I'm going to shoot that, actually. I'm going to shoot that. I want to make sure that we get... yeah, that works. I want to make sure that we get their weapons taken offline, because it's missiles, so they're going to be able to hit us. And I don't want them to hit us. So you don't want to throw everything in here. If I just cram this whole area, I can probably just do a death bolt and kill everything. So we've got to wait for these guys to be done wiggling. And, I mean, I guess I can also try and hit them there, slow them down a bit. So hopefully... Okay, they just got stunned. I only saw one thing say stunned, so I don't know how many things there are there. But we just wiped out a lot of their crew. Now, who are you? It's Zagram 534, of course. We all know Zagram. Zagram. Oh, we're basically done. You know, I really didn't need to shoot that missile. The machine priests surrender. The machine priests surrender. Oh, God. And beg for their lives, but something is wrong. New figures emerge from the shadows and begin chanting in some foul tongue. Dark energy whips across the deck, depositing throngs of nightmare creatures. Get out of here, nightmare throngs. You jerks. Alright, well, there is a thrall in here who should be able to help. Let's just get you in here. I mean, I don't like... Oh, I don't like this much. Oh, our yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, our witch can handle that, right? I could also recall the crew. Let's do that. Oh, there we go. Done. I can just summon more. It's fine. Because, yeah, we still have all the ghouls here that are just devouring their way across the ship. Which is actually pretty cool to see. Hang on, is that treasure? Is that a treasure chest? Maybe. Alright, he's in, but he's down. He's down. Alright, good. Good. So we did. We got some treasure there. Bolt cannon, or we get Psychic Shriek. Cast projectile stuns enemy crew in target room for 5 seconds. Ignore shields, cannot miss. I mean, it's the same as this, right? The Terror Amplifier. Although that has shield piercing 4. It doesn't ignore shields, it just ignores 4 shields, which is bizarre. I would have thought that'd be the same thing. What has more than 4 shields? I guess some things have more than 4 shields. That's scary. That'll become useless if we're ever in that situation, because I have nothing that can damage shields. Oh, except throwing a bunch of ghouls on the shields, I guess. So, if I have Psychic Shriek, I'm going to have to equip that on a character, who's then going to have to cast that instead of summoning things. But then I guess this guy? He can do, like, 1 damage. I mean, it's nice to be able to just do a bit of damage to a system early, but after that, it might be worth him doing Psychic Shriek. But yeah, cooldown of 60 seconds though. I don't know if you have to wait for the cooldown of an ability to then cast anything else? Or what? I don't know. He might be able to do that straight afterwards. Let's try. I'm gonna give it a go. So where's Cabin? Here he is. Let's give him that. Consume Psychogram to teach him a new Psychogram. Yes, okay, that's fine. Yeah, it consumes the item. You can't re-equip these. That's fine. Okay, so that's still on cooldown, but we can equip that. We can use it, rather. So that's fine. I think that's fine. So I think we can make use of multiple things. We almost destroyed the ship. We almost destroyed it. I do love that the ghouls just stop attacking things. Like, they're happy to destroy systems and all sorts, as long as there's life there. But as soon as everything goes still, they just give up. It's, honestly, a little freaky. A little bit freaky. Which I like. I think it's fun. It is just, you know, a gameplay thing, so it doesn't blow up the ship or whatever. If you've got people on it. You know, the battle's over, but it's eerie, you know? It's eerie. Just all their, like, intent to destroy just disappears. Just, just shows that they're just these soulless things. Ugh. Anyway, you approach a small outpost. While the exclusion zones are ostensibly a deserted sector of space, numerous enterprising outcasts nevertheless manage to eke out a living from vessels wandering the region. Well, let's go have a look. Notice several Corsair vessels are docked to the outpost. If you undock with haste and jump away. You should get out of here while you can, he says. Intruders detected and subspace breaches. Oh god. Subspace breaches begin appearing across the outer hull of the outpost. As the rest of the Corsair vessels evacuate, you follow suit, but a fissure appears aboard your ship, even as the outpost disappears before you. Well, that's spooky. Alright, let's just go ahead and kill them. And you can psychic shriek these guys to death, while this husk can go handle them. And I guess this random scribe too. I mean, it's only a skeleton, so that'd be good. And we've got a grav carbine. Extra DPS in large rooms, slows enemy crew. Puts up DPS just anyway by 1. Fine, I guess. That'll do. We do need to repair this stuff though, which means our husk needs to go do that. Oh, what? Really? Well, that's not good. It seems they keep going till you repair the thing. Right. Return to stations. Alright, that was probably a mistake. Or was it? God, we've actually taken some damage on some of our guys, you know. Alright, save stations. Wait, do I need a husk in there? No, I don't. No, not in there. I want him down here? Want him in here? I have no idea. I don't know where I want him. I don't want both of you doing that DPS thing. Okay, that's a new husk. You can go there. Who's this other husk? Oh yeah, okay, we did get another husk at some point, didn't we? God, who remembers? Okay, look, that's probably fine. I think everyone's good where they are. But let's give our witch... oh, they can also equip tools. So actually, I could have just given the blood witches these things instead. Yeah, sure. Let's do that instead. Not that I really want them to be fighting at all, but, you know. Let's give you that. We can give Mulue another psychic ability as well. Okay, you can have that. Cool. So we have 2 weapons to sell as well. We might need to get to a space station so we can heal, though. Because you can't heal crew. We have no way of healing our crew. Well, apart from, you know, they heal every turn. A little bit. The healing thingy, you know, the healing bay has, like, limited numbers of heals. And I think it boosts your healing every time you, like, transport. It's not like you stand in it and heal over time, like in FTL, which I much prefer. I much prefer this system. I think it's better. You can't just sort of camp out there indefinitely. You find yourself trapped within the currents of a large rift storm. Violent waves of subspace energy batter your ship to and fro for what seems like an eternity. Eventually, the storm subsides and your ship comes to a stop. In front of you is the dilapidated hull of a gigantic spacecraft. There is something deeply unsettling about the ship. Well, let's give it a lick. We found a machine cannon and some munitions. You board the ship and secure some material. But something happening. On your way back, one of your crewmen convulsing and laughing uncontrollably. Starts convulsing, or is something. They seem overtaken by a maniacal glee. You restrain them before they injure themselves. I'll have the Psyker treat the affliction. Your Imperial Psyker determines the afflicted crewman to be under demonic possession. The Psyker performs an exorcism upon the crewman over a period of hours and succeeds in banishing the malign influence. Your crewman returns to duty soon after. Excellent. Oh, and yeah, healing. You can see how much it's going to heal through rest. It's, I think it's 10%, I think. Alright, let's go to this one, so I definitely can't miss the destination I'm trying to head to. You arrive near a planetoid orbiting the outskirts of a large rift storm. Let's investigate it. You descend into the planetoid's atmosphere and glide over an endless rocky plain. Thousands of infernal creatures are visible below. They seem to be fighting each other, as if engulfed in some sort of massive planetary war. A voice sounds from your console. I'm the master of this world, appointed by the Lord of Hatred himself, served me by annihilating the devious servants of the Blood Prince, and I shall bestow upon you the gifts of wrath. Okay, I guess. Nalhor. Let's destroy the servants of the Blood Prince. You unleash your ship's weapons at the creatures, disintegrating them from orbit. Within hours, the majority of the blood demons have been vaporized. Hooray! Suddenly your ship begins taking fire from an enemy craft. Oh no. Did they lie? Oh. That's fun. There's a bunch of hounds fighting the husks here. Now, let's see. Let's, stun everything in there, I guess? We can, shoot that. You can kill those guys. And we'll just start summoning our own friends. Alright, in you get, friends. Have fun. Excellent. Hey, you're winning, son. Okay, I think... Yeah, we won. 82 scrap metal. Yes, please. And a fell axe. Ooh. Plus 3 DPS. Extra damage in medium rooms. Attacks slightly damaged nearby enemies. That's cool too. The forces of Crom have prevailed. Deprived of worthy opponents, the demons of the War God can no longer maintain their corporeal presence in real space. One by one they begin to vanish, and soon the entire planetoid falls silent. Later you discover a burnt relic on your deck. A gift left behind by the servants of Crom. Thanks, Crom. Thank you. Crom seems nice. Oh, and the machine cannon is also something we can equip, which I haven't. Yay. I thought the machine cannon was going to be a weapon for the ship. Can anyone even equip weapons? Come on now. Anyone? I mean, this one. Yeah, but I feel like this is probably better. There we go. Much better. Oh, and Kaban can equip something too. So it's better in large rooms, and he is in a large room. Remember, he's in the blood bank room, or whatever it's called. And I think that's everybody who can equip a weapon, so there we go. Cool. Cool. I like it. More stuff to sell. Right, nearly there. Nearly there. Yeah, nice big room for him to do extra DPS. Very fun. Ooh. A servo excavator. These are really cool. Like with their little spider legs. It feels very much, it's like they've lent into the whole, like, servitor thing from 40k, but then, like, found inspiration, from the Strog from Quake, which I think is, like, way cooler. It's like, yeah, they went a lot harder, I think, with the, the sort of servitor creature things. Much better than I think the, I think they made some much cooler things than Games Workshop had made with the, like, AdMech stuff. Because, they had those, they got those big... They got, the servitors plugged into, tank tracks, and, I think they look a bit stupid, if I'm honest. I think they're a bit dumb looking. But, the Strog in Quake were, they were freaky, man. They were scary. Real body horror stuff going on there. Whereas, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of the AdMech stuff doesn't really look like body horror, because it just looks a bit goofy. It kind of numbs the, the impact of the... what's supposed to be quite horrific. Which I guess makes sense. They're toys for kids, I love them, obviously, but they are toys for kids, so it can't all be nightmare fuel. You are caught in a rift storm, struggling to maintain course when a TECHNOCULT ship appears. Our flux capacitors are damaged beyond repair. Oh, they're never going to be able to... They're never going to go back to the future without that. Without them, the relics aboard our ship will never make it back to the Enclaves. The Enclaves must be somewhere in the future, I'd assume so. Offer them your spare flux capacitors. Interesting, actually. Maybe. If we have spare ones. And, wow, they accept the flux capacitors and give us 1 billion scrap metal. Thanks. Alright, it's nice to be nice sometimes. Do I also just start bombarding them? Because I think I can also do that if I want. Can I then attack them too? I think maybe I can. Oh, it won't let me. It won't let me do it. Oh, I want to stab them in the back. Or the front. You know, wherever there's room for the knife, frankly. So, we can put that up a fair bit. We're very close to leveling that up enough as well. Or we could finally get a little ahead on power. How much do we actually need? So, we need 1 additional. We need 1 additional power. So we could do that. Could do that. I think that's quite nice. More evasion. And we can max out our missile bay. So that's pretty good. I realised I just spent a bunch of scrap metal when we were literally about to go to a merchant. It's right there. It's right there. I always get excited when I get given a bunch. I go, great, upgrade time. That was so stupid of me.